Our next category is local station small market, and it is won by WDSU in New Orleans, which is a Hearst-owned NBC affiliate. Among their entry tapes was stories about corruption in a local race for judge that led to a federal investigation, which is still ongoing. The judges pointed out, the judges of the Cronkite Award, not the judges they were covering, called it a tenacious piece of investigative journalism that held the candidates accountable. Let's have a look.
Williams believes the message from Dides was clear. Drop out, and one of these jobs is hers.
Let me tell you something. You will become a commissioner.
Okay, but they want me to get out the race, though. Is that correct?
That will be part of the,
agreement.
Probably the agreement, but I was going to talk to you. It's what you looking for.
Dides reiterated her point again later in the conversation, which lasted almost 30 minutes.
I don't talk on the phone, but I'm trying to tell you, if you want the commissioner seat, you can have the commissioner seat.
Okay.
It's against the law to offer something of value to a candidate in exchange for their withdrawal from a race. It's right here in Louisiana's revised statute, which bans offering anything of value in an effort to convince a candidate to drop out. During that phone conversation, Dides set up a lunch at Mandina's with Williams and Murillo. After some small talk, Williams asked the judge about the offers allegedly made in that call and the possibility of an appointment.
Have to have a majority vote in the court.
Okay.
I'm one vote, an influence votes, but I'm only one vote.
There are 13 criminal court judges. 7 need to vote yay for a commissioner to be appointed.
I can't guarantee it because it takes a majority vote of the court. That's what I'm saying. I can't, but I'll tell you, I'll vote for you.
Before he left, Judge Murillo said this.
I need 7 people. If I could go say 6 other people, please do this, that's what I can do.
Did you tell her you would vote for her to get a bond commissioner spot?
No. I never offered any. I can't offer that because I don't have control of that.
But your one vote,
no.
did you offer her your vote to get out the race?
Sorry. I never offered anybody anything to get out the race. If she gets out the race, she gets out the race. There's no quid pro quo here.
Accepting for WDSU, News Director Jonathan Shelley.
Thank you. Thank you. Please excuse my voice. Thank you to the Annenberg School, to the Norman Lear Center for the award and for the encouragement to continue to strive for excellence in coverage of political journalism. Thank you to the National Press Club for hosting this event. It's an honor to be in a place that has seen so many great newsmakers speak and visit over the decades. In Louisiana, as probably more than anywhere else, elections are a constant. We have elections all the time. We've had several this year already. Our most recent was just a matter of days ago. And we're building toward a fall election that will include campaigns for statewide office and the selection of a new governor, someone to succeed Bobby Jindal, who may or may not be appearing here at the Press Club to discuss his future plans as well. But whether we're covering a race for governor or a race for a less expansive office, a coroner's race, a race for a justice of the peace, or in this case, a race for a seat on the criminal court bench, I'm reminded of the importance of paying attention to what's going on around you and not to look beyond the race itself without giving it the time that it deserves. In this particular case, as you saw from the clips there, this was a gentleman that had held that office for 4 decades. He was appointed in 1974 by the then sitting governor, Edwin Edwards. He had been considered undefeatable, and yet he made a decision to conduct himself in a manner that at best was, in my opinion, unscrupulous and at worst illegal. That will be determined by other avenues. But we felt in exposing the process, we were doing a service and also providing insight to perhaps a bigger problem that may be going on elsewhere within the electoral community in our area, in New Orleans. We need to give consideration to everything that's on the ballot, not just the races that may be top of mind and be the obvious choices for lead stories. A U.S. Senate race was taking place at the same time last fall, and yet this story became one of the most compelling stories that we were able to tell during that election cycle. I'd like to thank the people who give us the resources and the support to make that happen. It starts, I like to say, I get a little help from above, and by that I mean literally on the second floor of our building, our President and General Manager, Joel Villeneuve, to everyone at Hearst Television who challenges us to be vigilant in our coverage of politics and good government, Candy Altman, who is here today, Barb Machard as well, and to the 110 co-workers in departments that go well beyond news that make it possible. This has been a great visit. The weather's terrific, and I hope to see you all again in 2 years. Thank you.